The Search for Love. I am going to read my blog on the search for love. What if hate was really fear in disguise? What if the opposite of love was fear rather than hate? Could we then love what we fear? The first consideration with the above questions need to be that all the things that we feel are felt on the inside of us. Dr. Joe Vitale talks about this in his book, The 0 Point. So what I feel comes from deep within me, even if I feel the same thing that you feel. It is still inside of me. If it was not inside of me, I could not feel it. My feelings come out of an allowing of my emotions to connect with a thought about either something within me or my judgment on something outside of me. Everyone wants love and wants to be loved. The search seems to go on for most of our lives. We search for it in our mates and partners. We search for it in our children. We search for it in our pets, our careers, our hobbies, our churches, adventures, beautiful places. The search just goes on and on. It is not until we search for it within ourselves that we actually find it in the world. Our world, the people in our lives, our hobbies, our pastimes, and all the things that we enjoy reflect back to us the love that we have within ourselves. It has been my lifelong understanding that the things I do not love are things that I hate or have a strong dislike for. I recall experiences as a child living at the brunt of other cultures' hatred. Today, I understand it in a different light. I don't hate them for what seemed like their hatred for me. I no longer believe that hate was truly hate. Until now, this understanding just escaped me. I was aware of both sides of the understanding, but was never able to bring it together like I am understanding it now. You see, we use the term hate many times to describe our feelings about things that we strongly dislike. But when we ask ourselves why we dislike something so strongly, there is a deeper emotion. If I believe someone or something might hurt me or harm me, fear is generated within me. If I cannot trust it, and I must put it in a place inside my being, in my mind, and my emotions that is safe for me, I call this category hate, or this place hate, because it's easier to express than fear. If I say I hate something, most people will identify with that because everyone seems to have something that they hate. So everyone seems to have an understanding of hate. However, if I say I fear it, then it seems like an explanation is expected to justify why I am afraid of something. It's like people are waiting for you to say why you are afraid, or they feel like they need to understand why are you afraid of it. So when I think of these experiences of hatred, I see them as expressions of fear, of an unknowing. It is a fear of trusting what was not understood. The scriptures say that there is no fear in love, and I believe this. If all feelings are from within me, And I love from within. I cannot project fear in disguise of hate from within me. I have to project love if love is inside of me. My fears of being hurt, fears of being misunderstood, fears of being rejected, etc., because it goes on and on, are all inside of me. The spaces inside that are filled with fears cannot, at the same time, be filled with love. The same scriptures that says there is no fear in love also says perfect love removes fear. So what love is this that casts out fear? Self-love, I say, casts out fear. I know some would say, well, God's love casts out fear. But I say self-love because many or most of us understand and know and believe God loves us and therefore accepts God's love. We all have God's love inside of us. However, we still have fears inside of us, and we still have hate inside of us. We strongly dislike others and dislike whatever, the list goes on. And because all that we feel comes from within us, we cannot send out what we don't have. If we are to love our neighbor as ourselves, then we must first have self-love. You must love yourself first. Can I love others more than I love myself? I believe my love toward others is only a reflection of the love that I have for myself, or the lack of it. I can only give from what I have within. As I grow and unconditionally accept and love myself, I grow to unconditionally accept and love others. Through this reflection or viewing of my fellow man, I will only see what I project of myself. I can only project what is within me. My fellow man is my mirror. I only see within them or within him what is projected from within me. As I judge what I see in him, I am actually judging myself. As I see and feel love within myself, I will see and feel love within him. The search for love does not start with getting love from a partner, getting love from my children or my pets or wherever else outside of myself in the world. The search for love is a conscious effort of choice to love and accept myself unconditionally without judgment. When we come to understand the greatest love of all, as Whitney Houston sang, is inside of us, then learning to love ourselves will be the greatest love of all. Thank you. I love you.